Hi Allison, here we are at 4122LynnBurkeRd. I'll tell you right now, the yard has not been mowed lately. Of course, it's been raining, it's been hard to get a mower out anywhere. I want to start with just showing you how close we are to Route 80, but it's also extremely private back here. It's far enough back that you'll hear the occasional car go by, but it's not a super busy road, and it's completely covered. Like, you cannot see the house from the road because of the woods here. So here's the woods, and then the house is back here. So very, very private, even though most of the houses here on 80 are like right on the road. This is going to be county cleared as far as snow and things like that. This takes you directly over to Urbana or Mount Airy, so it's really, really convenient whether you're going to go on to 70 or if you want to go up 270 to Frederick. So, it's Saturday afternoon. The traffic's not terrible. You've got really good line of sight in both directions, so nobody's going to sneak up on you as you're trying to pull out. And the house again is like back so that you can't see the road. Maybe in the winter time when the leaves are off, it'll be more visible, but it's really set back nicely from the main road. I want to start outside real quickly. To me, the roof looks like it's in decent condition. The siding is an older siding, but it, at quick glance looks decent. The landscaping needs love. The bushes need to be pulled away from the house. The vines need to be pulled away from the house. The grass seriously needs to be cut. But this is on over 2 acres. There is a neighbor here, so they've got a paved driveway that goes to the front of the house. And then they've got this stone driveway that has 3 or 4 like parking areas that you can pull another car off. So these are all wineberries. They're just wild growing, and there is a neighbor right here. So there's a little squirrel watching us. I don't know if you can see him. The house is here. But again, good separation. I don't hear any dogs barking. They do have wire mesh fence, so they may have a dog, but doesn't sound like they leave them outside, at least not at the moment. Really cute little grape arbor in the back. Might need some love, but there's a grapevines up on that arbor. And then I'm going to walk back here. So this is 2 acres. Most of the land is behind the property. There's already a carport built back here with a workshop. And this is like perfect donkey habitat because there's not a whole lot of grass. And I think you could put them back here. Nobody's even going to know they're here. So there's this neighbor's fence is still continuing on down this way, but it's completely wooded back here. There's a nice little flat area here. I don't know if there's electric. I'm just going to keep walking. There's actually a little stone road back here so that you can access the back of your property. I'm just going to walk back here a little ways and let you see that. There's some crap, typical people dumping stuff in the woods instead of getting rid of it. More houses kind of back down on the woods here. And then there's another little kind of pathway back here. And then you get back a little further and there is a house. Oh my goodness, there's a deer. I'm going to be quiet for a second. Yep, off they go. But there were deer sitting right in this yard. So one thing we need to confirm is if this driveway is the access to this, I'm assuming, to be built house. If this is their access, it's going to go right alongside of your house. So we do need to check on that. This looks like fairly recent construction going on back here. So we need to find out what's going on back here. I suspect this is not on this property's land. There is another house back behind there, I'm going to just walk through here carefully to see if there's another access back to this construction site versus that little driveway I just walked up. And it looks like, no, this looks like the access they're using to get back here. So while I do think we need to double check it, that appears to be the access to this construction area. So I think we're okay. All right, I'm going to shut this off until I get back over to the little shed. Okay, I'm back up. The house is up there, just up in the distance. I'm going up the back side. There's another little cleared walkway here that would take you to the back side of this workshop. And again, with some clearing, this area here could be used for donkeys too. Definitely needs some wood clearing up here. The land's not been loved, and that's kind of a shame. There's some aluminum sitting over here, some roofing shingles, and then the neighbor has a huge barn or workshop over here. I'm just going to walk to the edge this side of the property. This is that driveway we saw and the new construction right here. And then these guys have a big garage sitting here. This is the neighbors. Nice, well-built garage. And then their house is at the bottom of the hill right here. Looks well maintained. Get back up on here. And then this workshop is a combination of an aluminum and cinder block building. But you've got basically a built-in barn right here. Let's see if this is unlocked. Okay, wow. Perfect run-in. There are LED lights in here, but it's probably run via an extension cord. So you definitely need to update like the lighting and stuff, but boy, the minis would be nice in here. Just put down rubber mats. It's already got a big stone base and opens up to that back portion. And then the rest of the workshop is in the front there. We'll go in there from the other side. There's no access other than that window between the two buildings. But this would be perfect for donkeys. Okay, take a walk around the front. So there's no real fencing here, but they do have this privacy fence set up on the front side of this. So you could just extend from that. And it looks like they've got electric run out here, but it looks a little janky. It's just weird. It's just like this one little piece of privacy fence and then another little piece of privacy fence over there. There's no water run out here. There's looks like a deer stand, or nah, it's a little tree house for kids up here. And then there's another shed over here that we'll get to. The back of the house. There's a little fire pit right here. And then the rest of this workshop. Now, I think we need to have a home inspector take a good look at this, because it looks to me like this beam is no longer doing its job. But this is all cinder block. So this looks to me like, I don't know why you'd put a beam in and then put a seam in the middle. That little thing is just a sign. It doesn't really do anything. But let's see if we can get this door open. Okay. Yeah, door opens up easy. This is a nice garage. Here's light fixtures in here. Oh, there is actually real electric out here. So there's an electric box. I just think I'd probably want to shore up that front beam. It actually looks like they've had to sister some beams in here already. So the roofing in this building's a little janky. But with it being a cinder block, it's just the roof that you'd have to worry about. The walls all look good. I mean, it's certainly not weatherproofed. It's daylight in the window, but it's not really meant to be a living space. I'm gonna head back up to the house. It's finished the walk around out here. So right behind the house, they've got a little makeshift bench and a fire pit and a little, you know, for stoking the wood, and that sits right here. There's the house there. And of course there's the little tree house. Walk around. I see a radon mitigation system. The siding on this looks like an extension, an add-on in the house at some point, because the siding is newer on that little bump out of the house. Nice cute little stone wall. There's your septic lid, and you've got 2 exits from the basement. That's your radon mitigation. And it's got a little stairs going up to the upper level. And then another nice little outbuilding. Really does have a rural feel to it. This is the other nice little storage building. Be good for tractors and things like that. So the windows in the house are older. I would budget for replacing them at some point. The siding is aluminum. So it's older aluminum, could use a power wash. All the landscaping's a mess. But I don't see any immediate issues with the foundation. Just a quick look. The concrete pad right here is sloped away from the house. And then this is a carport back around the front of the house with the grape arbor. So those are grapevines up there. This is really cute. Little flagstone type porch, patio. Getting ready to walk inside. I just wanted to show you the little porch. This looks like plywood ceiling on here. The paint's cracked a little bit, but I don't see any evidence of it like being mushy. Not that I can really tell through the paint, but it doesn't look like new paint. And that goes over to the carport. Does need to be power washed. Windows, like I said, these are original windows, so at some point you're going to want to budget to get some new windows in here, make it more energy efficient. They've left this window screen open. Okay, we're going to come in the front door. You've got faux paneling over here. It's not the good stuff. That's the kind of stuff you want to rip out. And then actually a kind of pretty fireplace minus the paneling. Hardwood floors, baseboard heat. I did see a heat pump outside, so it should have central air. Well, it's comfortable in here right now. Like I mentioned before, the windows are older in this house, but most of them seem to be in pretty good shape. I did see one. I did a quick walkthrough and saw one that had a cracked pane in it. Fixtures are kind of gross and need to come out. At least that one does. This is a nice closet. And again, the front door here. The hardwoods do need to be refinished. This carpet appears new, but I know you're not a carpet person, so budget to pull that out. These are actually tiles, so that's nice. The kitchen's been completely updated, but it's pretty builder grade. Like you can see the cabinets, like the doors don't quite match up. They're a little crooked, but they are soft closed. Butcher block countertops. The cabinet drawers are not soft close. No, this one might be. Yep, that one is. But this one, you know, poor planning kind of crap. You could still use it, but it hits the stove. The cabinet, this cabinet opens, which is good. And they're all soft closed. And then there's a pull out bread slicer here. Nice big deep sink. Looks like they may have already had home inspections done, so we can benefit from that possibly. Cabinets do not go to the ceiling, but there's plenty of ceiling height. I cannot touch the ceiling on my tippy toes. Has a back door off the kitchen and then the basement. Nice little like a spice rack, and then this goes over to the carport. The kitchen does have a little window opening up into the living room. So kind of an eat-in area, living room, family room, and then you have the front family room. So typical layout of these older ranchers. It's pretty much how my place used to look, the one I used to have. Right, and then hardwoods continue down the hallway into an outdated bathroom. It's outdated, but the tiles are in good shape. They're kind of a putty brownish gold and putty brown tub and, you know, big shower surround. So the doors are all just the flat panel doors. And you do have access to the ceiling here. It looks like a whole house fan. And they do have air conditioning. There's the temperature gauge. So, you know, depending on your feelings, you probably want to replace these doors at some point. They're just the hollow core, flat brown doors. The carpet in these two rooms are icky and are going to definitely want to get replaced. And then the third bedroom has hardwood in it still. And you have a closet. The ceiling needs to have the little kids' stickers pulled off of it and probably repainted. The ceiling fan's just an older, cheap white one. It's a small room. It's really not very big. This would probably want to be your office. This is the next bigger room. Sorry, I can't make the lights any brighter, but that's all there is. It's a little dark in here because of that ceiling fan not having any real bulbs in it. But this would work as your spare bedroom. And it's got the little closets in it, just typical of these 70s, 60s ranchers. And it's also painted a fairly dark blue. That's wallpaper. This is wallpaper. This wallpaper doesn't look bad. It's not peeling anywhere. That's access to the shower. And then this is the primary. Yes, you can get a king-size bed in here. You're not getting a whole lot of dressers in here. These carpets definitely need to go. They do have kind of a old house odor to them. And I'm so sorry, I meant to turn this light on. There we go. The fixture in here is not bad. It's actually updated. And the windows look out. I think that last bedroom we were in was the one that had the cracked window pane. And then this has a full bath, but it's snug. And it's original. So this is kind of that mustard brownish yellow. It's not as yellow as it looks on my video right now, but it's still, you know. And it's got, actually the shower stall's not horrible. You're going to want to get a different outflow so you can actually get underneath of it. Ceiling height is good throughout so far. Got electric baseboard heat. And that's pretty much it for upstairs. I'm going to go in and get down the basement. Oh, did I show you the linen closet in the hallway? There's a linen closet right across from the second bathroom. Time to go to the basement. Old oil burner in the house. And carpeted stairs with an updated light fixture. Oak railings on both sides, which is a nice safety feature. All right, I smell wood smoke down here. So my guess is they have a wood stove. And yep, there it is. And it's definitely smells smoky down here. So this looks like it needs some love here. That's all soot. And you can, I mean, it just smells like a campfire down here right now. That's all faux paneling here, drop ceiling. I can touch the drop ceiling standing flat, but that still gives you a good 6, 7, 8, 8.5 foot ceiling height. So plenty of ceiling height down here. The flooring is luxury vinyl plank. This is kind of cool. I don't know if they're planning on leaving that. It looks kind of built in, so they probably are. This is paneling. Not, I don't think that's wallpaper. I think that's that old like paneling stuff. And then there is, oh, a nice little walk-in closet in here. Storage room, and you do have access to things upstairs. You do have some uncovered fixtures. Okay. And then let's see what's in here. Washer dryer. Here we go. Washer dryer, double slop sink. And there's only a washer. It looks like they took the dryer out. Oil tank for the furnace. There's your oil burning furnace. And then the water, looks like this was replaced in 2016. You do have a water softener and a filter. And then there's a little bit of storage under the stairs. And there's cobwebs everywhere. I'm getting cobwebbed everywhere I walk. All right, that was the closet I just showed you. Obviously, you're going to want to paint that molding. They actually have a better door on that. All flat panel doors back here. Wipe the cobweb out of my hair. Okay, this would definitely be usable as a bedroom. And that is interesting. I have not seen one of those. I'm going to take a picture of that. I'm thinking that's for a generator. And then here's your electric panel. But I think that's probably a generator. Yep, and that looks like it has been updated. It's not, doesn't look to be original to the house, which is good. But it does have a regulation size window in here to be able to call this a bedroom. Drop ceilings throughout, all through here. And then you have access to the outside with slate tile. This goes directly out. I don't smell any mildew smells or anything down here, just the smoke. That's your radon right there. And that's brand new. Because there's a report upstairs from when they did the radon. So they must have done that as part of the inspections when the last people canceled on them. Sink, toilet, and shower stall. So it is a full bath down here, which means you don't need to use those bedrooms upstairs as your guest rooms if you don't want to. Okay. Let's see, closet. And then, oh, cedar lined closet right there. And that's it for the downstairs. All right, here's the last part of the house. This is a converted garage that they're using as a workshop. It is not heated or air conditioned. They do have a window air conditioner in here. This is that corner off of the carport here. So if you actually wanted to have a garage, you just have to pull this window out, put a door back in there at some point. But it is a nice size workshop if you need the extra space for storage or whatever. It does have a door going out to the side. And it does have electric going to it. goes out onto this little porch area. You know, this little porch area might be pretty easy to screen in if you wanted to have a screened area for the kitties to sit outside. So that might be something you could do at some point. The only other thing that I'm curious about was the generator, which I didn't see one, but I'm gonna walk back here in the backyard real quick for you and see if we see it. That was off of the basement. Everything in the house is electric. I don't see any propane or gas out here. And I don't see a generator. But that was definitely a generator hookup that we saw inside. Okay, that's it. On to the next one.